feeling after that?
Oh, look, just really pleased with the way we played. We've been working really hard to play our best footy at this time of year, and I thought the boys' credit, early probably didn't quite look like the way we like it in terms of the game. But I thought as the game wore on, I thought our contest was strong, our clearance work, and I thought we defended incredibly well, which is something we've really worked at for the majority of the year. So the boys got their rewards on the back of that.
Especially to do so with a couple of rotations down, I imagine particularly pleasing.
Yeah, obviously lost a couple of soldiers early, which wasn't ideal. And the boys really fought on. We spoke about it at half-time, the importance of how we wanted to go about the second half and keep playing and keep doing it our way. And I thought they did that, which was terrific. Obviously losing Dean Kent with an AC and Dom with a broken arm. They're two guys that were going to be pretty important to us on the day. So obviously losing those guys isn't ideal, but we're hopeful we'll get them both back.
When?
Yeah, Dom's having surgery now, so he's going in at 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. So just to get his arm fixed up. We're sort of hopeful for only 2 or 3 weeks for Dom, and Dean we're going to have to assess a little bit more tomorrow. Probably not as bad as we first thought, but we'll have to assess that AC joint and make sure we've got a bit of clarity on what that looks like.
What's the process when he's going for surgery so quickly? How does that all play out? That's incredibly quickly.
Oh, I think our medical team do a great job. It's an important time of year, as every game's important, but to save a day or two is really credit to our medical team, and obviously the surgeons that are involved. They do an incredible job. So to be on standby Sunday night, I'm not sure what they're doing, probably sitting on the couch just watching the game, but to get them organised is terrific.
Can you enjoy this moment, Simon? It's a historic moment for your football club. You got better as the game wore on today.
Yeah.
Just the mechanics of the game aside, can you sit there and savour the moment a little bit?
Yeah, look, I'm incredibly proud of them because they got over a big hurdle last week, and I think the thing that I'm most proud about with this club is our supporters. I said last week they've had 12 years of misery, and now they can get in behind a team that they really believe in. And I thought today they play a big part for us now to inspire our players and make them be even better. And I thought today, 37,000 home game, GWS, they're a big part of this journey now. But for me, it's terrific. It's terrific for our club. It's terrific for our supporters. But we know, and I don't want to put a dampener on things, but we know we start a new tournament in 2 weeks' time, and everyone is on zero. So that's a great position for us to be in.
I feel like you owe the Cats, Goody. They've pummeled you many times over the footy club over the past 10 years. 2 narrow wins this year. Feels like there's a bit of extra spice here.
Yeah, we've had 2 cracking games. Last kick of the day in both games. So sets up for a great final. We've got great learnings out of both those games. Hopefully you've seen us implement some of those things over a period of time now. So we're in form. We want to stay in form, and we believe that we can beat anyone really. That's the key thing, that our playing group has got a formula that they stick to. They've got a brand that they know stands up. So they go in with confidence.
Happy with that in the home ground and home supporters for you as well.
It's sort of what I spoke about before. They've got a chance now to inspire our group. We knew what we were playing for today, and that was a home final, and it's really important to our footy club. So we want to get as many Melbourne people come to the game, get in behind their team, and really support strongly.
How pleased have you been with Sam Frost's ability to really be consistent the last 5 weeks?
Yeah, he's learned a lot, Sam. He's got better and better as the year's gone on. But his play today was instrumental, especially after quarter time. I thought early our backs probably weren't necessarily at their best, but I thought Sam was a big part of turning that around. I thought his ability to defend strongly but also mop up ground balls and really transition the ball out of there is a really strong asset for us.
Well, going back to the VFL earlier in the year, did you feel as though he needed to really work on a certain aspect of his game? Yeah,
look, he's... he probably early in the year certainly probably wasn't playing with the same intensity that he's playing now. He's defending his man incredibly well, and we know that's the basis of his game when he defends strongly, and we know what he can do offensively in terms of being able to break lines and get through traffic. So he's really getting the defensive element in his game to a high level.
Why do you think your brand of footy stands up in finals so much?
Because we've built our brand around the contest. So I think I think we might have lost contested ball once for the year. I'm not too sure, but the boys have established a brand that's consistent, and it's around the contest and clearance and stoppage, and we know that's where finals are won. So we're going confident in our style and our brand. I thought the boys tackled incredibly well today, but they've established that over a long period of time. Some of those are ingrained behaviours, so that needs to remain strong for us to play the type of footy that we want.
You don't have much finals experience against a team who has a heap. What does that mean?
It means nothing. It's a new tournament, fresh start. It's basically playing our brand in the biggest game we can possibly play against Geelong. So that certainly doesn't hold any fears for us. Our first final, we go in there knowing exactly what we're up against. We know exactly what the style and brand that we're playing and the way that we want to play, so that holds no fears at all.
Does the fact that you ran out the game so well and you performed so well, despite having gone through the great win last week, show that clearly that you're not going to get ahead of yourselves? And after the commentary this week as well? Yeah,
look, we understand there's some expectation and some talk about how we play, but this playing group's got through a number of hurdles, and all they've done is focus on what's right in front of them, and it's been really strong from this playing group. So nothing really changes for us internally around that. So I thought as soon as we got criticised for over-celebrating last week, but until you're actually inside the walls of this footy club and you see what took place at the airport, their focus on the week, their training, you soon get a real feel that this group's not satisfied. They want more, so that's our challenge, is to prepare them as best we can.
What's the next couple of weeks look like from training?
Yeah, we'll give our players some time off now for 2 or 3 days, and then get them back to work, mid to late week, and start building ourselves up for the second week.
What do you do over the weekend? Sorry, what do you do over the weekend?
Yeah, we'll have a pretty big training session over the weekend. So we just got to find out when we play first. If it's Saturday, we'll train pretty strongly on the Saturday.
Do you expect Hannon to be available for the first final?
Yeah, look, he had a little bit of knee soreness, so we're really hopeful that Mitch will be available to us. He's just a little bit sore, so we'll get him through that. But we are. With 2 weeks to go, we're hopeful.
And Joel Smith and Jaden Hunt, will they play VFL next week?
Yeah, they'll both play in the VFL final next week. So get 2 players back, 2 really important players. And obviously Jack Vine will continue his program forward and be available.
Will his program match the team generally? Will he sort of have similar days to how the main squad will have, or he'll have his own program?
It'll pretty much match the same program. He trained really strongly today. He did a really large session today. So he'll now just drop in line with the group. He's physically ready to go. So that gives us a couple more weeks to prepare him.
What are your chances of being able to tell him that he's not going to play in a fortnight's time?
Yeah, no chance. He continues to get more spring in his step every week, which is great. So he's a determined character. He's a skipper, and his style's suited to the next game we play. Thanks, guys.